It can be a little alarming, Tim Allen said with a chuckle, leaning back in his chair during a recent press event for his latest series Shifting Gears. The legendary comedian, best known for Home Improvement and Last Man Standing, wasn't referring to a dangerous stunt or an on-set mishap. He was talking about Kat Dennings. More specifically, the unexpected and rather uncanny connection he shares with her, both on and off screen. Dennings, who shot to fame in Two Broke Girls and became a fan favorite in Marvel's Thor franchise, was announced earlier this year as Allen's co-star in Shifting Gears. The show, a semi-dramatic comedy about an aging auto mechanic forced to adapt to a high-tech future, brought together two vastly different generations of comedic talent. But as it turns out, their chemistry wasn't just good, it was shockingly natural. Kat and I didn't know each other before this, Allen admitted. When she walked into the table read, there was this moment, like I've known her forever. It was odd. She starts talking, and I immediately knew how to respond. Same rhythm, same timing. That's not something you can fake. Dennings echoed the sentiment in a separate interview. Tim is hilarious, obviously, but what surprised me most was how in sync we are. We'll make the same sarcastic joke at the same time. Sometimes we even wear similar outfits by accident. It's kind of spooky. The connection between Allen and Dennings, while delightful to fans, actually has deeper roots than mere comic timing or coincidental wardrobe choices. It turns out, the two share more than just a good sense of humor. They share a personal history that dates back decades, though neither of them realized it at first. After a few weeks of filming, we got to talking about our families, Allen said. Kat mentioned her uncle used to work in the Detroit automotive scene, and my jaw dropped. I asked his name, and sure enough, I knew him. He worked at the same plant as my dad. We're talking 1970s, before I ever touched a stage. Dennings was equally stunned by the discovery. I called my mom right after Tim told me. I was like, did Uncle Dave really work with Tim Allen's dad? And she goes, yeah, you didn't know that. We used to watch Tool Time and laugh because it felt like watching one of Dave's coworkers. This strange, full-circle moment added a new layer to their working relationship. Allen, who has often drawn inspiration from his real-life experiences in Detroit, now found himself acting alongside someone whose family had been part of that same tapestry. It gave the whole thing a sense of gravity, Allen said. Suddenly, we weren't just actors reading lines. We were two people with a shared past we didn't even know we had. That sense of authenticity bleeds into their on-screen dynamic. In Shifting Gears, Allen plays Frank Delaney, a grizzled but good-hearted gearhead reluctantly mentoring a new age, electric vehicle expert named Sadie, played by Dennings. Their dynamic mirrors their real-life interactions, quick-witted, occasionally sarcastic, but grounded in a surprising amount of mutual respect. People keep asking if the chemistry is real. Dennings laughed. I'm like, yeah, because it is. Tim and I push each other in scenes. He'll throw in a little improv line, and I'll volley right back. It's like tennis with comedy. But their connection goes beyond the professional. Off-screen, the two have become close friends. We're both kind of private people, Allen said. But we'll text each other memes, check in if the others had a long shoot day. She even gave me a playlist of weird indie bands I'd never heard of. I actually liked it. The odd couple pairing of Allen and Dennings has become a major selling point for Shifting Gears, and it's clear the network knew exactly what they were doing. The show's pilot drew impressive numbers, with critics praising the unlikely but brilliant casting. Social media lit up with fans celebrating the duo's rapport, many dubbing them the surprise duo of the year. Dennings isn't surprised. There's something kind of magical when opposites work together, she said. I never thought I'd be trading jokes with Tim Allen. And now, I can't imagine Shifting Gears without him. Allen, who's spent over 4 decades in the industry, calls it one of the most unexpectedly fulfilling partnerships of his career. I've worked with a lot of talented people, he said. But this was one of those lightning-in-a-bottle moments. You don't question it. You just enjoy the ride. As for what's next, Both stars have hinted that shifting gears may evolve beyond its initial concept. With the show renewed for a second season, the writers are already exploring deeper storylines that lean into the actors' real-life connection.